Home Team Heroes, presented by Sobeys, Canada's family grocery store.
Those who have to support people living with type 1 diabetes are intrinsically connected. If you love someone with type 1 diabetes, what they experience impacts you directly.
When Stephen Hindle first created the hockey program DSkate, his goal was simple: to create an environment in enriching the lives of those affected by type 1 diabetes that also share a deep love for hockey.
DSkate is the reflection of what I felt was missing from the type 1 diabetes community. We technically use hockey as our mask for what is ultimately a wonderful diabetes care, awareness, and management program. But all of our players are there because of their love of hockey.
Since it began in 2014, the program has evolved from an enrollment of 23 skaters annually to 350. Last November in Toronto on World Diabetes Awareness Day, the hockey program held its first ever DSkate World Diabetes Day Hockey Classic, a tournament exclusively for players living with type 1 diabetes.
It was a groundbreaking moment for every kid who participated in that tournament, as they had never themselves played on an all type 1 team. It was a really wonderful opportunity to let our players strut their stuff.
One of those families that participated in the tournament were the Adams family, an Ottawa family that first met Stephen in Montreal at a DSkate program.
Did you have fun? Would you do it again?
As soon as possible.
It made a lasting impression, so much so that they convinced Stephen to host a program in Ottawa.
Dylan just had a blast. You know, he was surprised that the other kids there had diabetes. That wasn't the first. It was hockey first, and then it was like, oh, you're testing your blood sugar? Me too. That was really cool.
Surprised with all the kids were type 1, just like me.
Not only are they playing hockey and on ice and getting education, they're getting all the diabetes education as well.
When you have the chance to meet with like-minded and same people experiencing the same challenges, all of a sudden you can connect and share all kinds of ideas.
We hope what the individual takes away from DSkate is something they can share in their own community.
Raising awareness of type 1 diabetes has always been one of DSkate's key missions. When Dylan and his minor hockey team had to choose a cause to support, the decision was easy.
Well, first my coach wanted to get service dogs for everyone that had diabetes, but then my mom said that would be a lot of money, and then we just came up with the idea because Max Domi started his Max Domi Fund for diabetes. We decided to raise money for that.
Through the initiative, we realized what was more important is raising awareness. The team has really rallied around Dylan, learned some of the issues and some of the complications and the impacts on him, and I'm really proud of the kids for learning more about what type 1 diabetes is, more than just raising money. It was raising awareness.
The hockey is what is, for Dylan and a lot of kids, I think, the biggest icebreaker. And then all of this, you know, I call it accidental learning, happens organically without it being taught to them in a classroom. It's happening on the sidelines, it's happening in conversation. So it's a perfect way to pair learning with fun.
Home Team Heroes, presented by Sobeys, Canada's family grocery store.